Hey everybody, this is John with Natras Auctions up here in Spirit Lake, Iowa at the Dickinson County Expo building, located at 1602 15th Street, Spirit Lake, Iowa. We will be holding an auction November 16th, so this coming Sunday at 10 a.m. Again, note the start time as 10 a.m. We'll have a ton of great stuff on there. I mean, whether you're into a little bit of glass, if you're into toys, if you're into larger collectibles, there will be some firearms, furniture. There's some beautiful furniture on this auction. This will be a fairly large auction, so definitely get here early, scout everything out. We will have 2 rings running, so bring a friend, do whatever you need to do, but there's some great stuff on this auction. So I'm going to give you a quick run around and show you some of the stuff that well, I think is some of the better stuff on this auction, including what's in the background. Anybody have a John Deere collector in their family? We have a ton of small toys here, some precision, some very nice stuff for any of the hobbyists, including the John Deere Village in the background. We have a great start to a die-cast collection for somebody. Whether you're missing that Dale Earnhardt car, the snap-on wrenches, the haulers, or maybe you're into some crawlers. If you're not into any of that great stuff, maybe you would be into the all-cast John Deere pedal tractor in fairly decent shape for its age. We have some crystal, some toys, a lot of collectible stuff. You might find a buck knife in there somewhere. Collectible cards, stamp collections, pocket knives. We have some hides over here. And then we have a bunch of stamp collecting stuff. So a ton of stamps. If you know somebody that collects stamps, we've got a ton over here. There'll be a decent selection of some older furniture, some older dressers, sideboards, a super nice old baby toddler bed, and some pedestal tables over here. We've got some vintage Longenberger, Nipper, the RCA dog, a bunch of decanters, some beautiful Fenton. I did see a couple hand-painted, hand-signed, or signed Fenton pieces in there. We do have a couple tables of VHS, which I know not a ton of people are into VHS, but there is some good sealed VHS in here if there is any VHS collectors out there. So I know there's a market for it. If you are interested, you can get a hold of me, but like I said, we have at least 2 tables full of VHS, and some of it is sealed. We'll have some enamelware, again, some more collector type stuff, some nice stoneware, and there'll be quite a few crocks and pottery pieces throughout the auction. I'm just going to show you a little bit of stuff that's here on the table, but there will be some, I know there's a water cooler, a Red Wing water cooler, and there will be some other crocks. Some stained and leaded glass over there. Some old advertising pieces. Johnson Clothes Shop, Spirit Lake, Iowa. And then there'll be some Wattsware. There is some uranium glass on here. Again, some more stoneware. We will have a decent selection of tools. We've got this Makita miter saw with stand. We've got a brand new Makita miter saw in box. Dremels, right angle drills, some more Makita stuff. A jet bandsaw. It does have a little dust on it, but the owner said it's probably only been used 3 or 4 times, so that is a great piece to add to your workshop or your wood shop or even just to your hobby shop. And of course, the new year is coming on fast, so if we're going to hit those holiday goals, we definitely need to come and pick up a weight set. We have a beautiful electric reclining sofa. Shows little signs of wear at all. I don't think this got used more than a handful of times. If I'm right, it does have a massaging aspect in it. I think there may be heat. I'm not exactly positive on all of the features of this couch. Again, it is a super clean reclining sofa. Somebody looking for a Christmas present. We got some decent games in there and Atari in box. Anybody that's looking for a nice bedroom set, fairly clean. You get the side table, you get the chest, what I would say is a nice queen size bed. The other side here. And a beautiful dresser. Another fairly clean ice chest. They may need a little bit of work, but there are some decent decoys on the floor there. And another ice chest that has been finished out. You've got a Montgomery Ward's dresser set with the chest and the end table. A nice Amanda stand-up freezer. Again, some more tools along the wall there. A nice little portable job site table saw. And then unfortunately, this time of year is coming. So here is a Cub Cadet 3-stage 26-inch snow blower, showing little signs of use. We got a Strike Master ice auger right there. Starts easy. Like I said, it hardly shows any signs of use. The little Citgo go-kart in fairly clean condition. Starts fairly easy. Every kid could use one of these on Christmas morning. And last but not least, the 1957 two-door Bel Air. 283 does turn over, so it is not stuck, but we have not been able to get fire. So I would guess the points need cleaned on it, but I am definitely not your mechanic. Interior could use a little bit of love. Door panels are in the back. Try not to make you too dizzy on this video. A beautiful piece of history right here. If anybody is looking for a Christmas present for me, I would take this. So on Sunday, this will sell, no reserve, on auction. Again, not running, does turn over. Beautiful 1957 Chevy Bel Air. So that was a quick rundown of some of the stuff that'll be on this Sunday's auction. The auction starts at 10 a.m. here at the Dickinson County Expo building here in Spirit Lake, Iowa, 1602 15th Street if you've never been here before. We've got a ton of stuff on this auction, a lot of great merchandise, a little bit of everything on every table, some really neat stuff. Again, the car is here to be sold, so it will sell, no reserve. I don't think there's anything in this building with a reserve on it at this point, so everything is going to leave. If you are interested and you're not able to be here, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me, message me on Facebook, or if you need to, you can call any of the numbers for Natras Clerking and Auctions, and they will get you the information that you need. Again, at 10 a.m. this auction is starting. They will start with firearms. I did not post them in this video just in case anybody would be offended by them. I don't want to upset anybody, but there is a nice little selection of firearms, ammunition, stuff like that at 10 a.m. After that, we're going to go right into die cast stuff, clean off the front tables, and we're going to head out to the main aisles and start selling things. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me or Natras's. We'll try to help you out. Hopefully I see you all on Sunday. Thanks.
There was a boy in Arkansas who wouldn't listen to his ma when she told him he should go to school. He'd sneak away in the afternoon, take a little walk, then pretty soon you'd find him at the local auction barn. He'd stand and listen carefully, then pretty soon he began to see